Hey there, this is Socially DC'd with Wes, Movie Hippo,
Chris, get out of the shot.
and today we're just going to show you a little bit of the new Disney Infinity. It just came out today. It's a pretty interesting game. I really like it. Basically, what you do is you have a gamepad that you plug in via USB, well, for example, on the 360 or the PS4. I'm not 100% sure how it works on the Wii and the Wii U or the DS, but it does. It's magic, apparently. So you have the gamepad. You can put up to 2 characters on the gamepad. They come in the form of little figurines. So in this case, right now, I have the Violet Incredible action figure on the gamepad, so I can play as her. I can run around. I can shoot little things. I can jump up and smash the ground. So if there were enemies around me, I would be doing some pretty good damage. I can do a little flip. I can also do a little shield. And I can go invisible, which is super helpful when there's an enemy. The reason why you don't see anything right now... What the heck is this? It's like a tombstone or something.
It's like an old radio.
Yeah. So...
Napkin dispenser.
This is the toy box mode rather than the game mode, which allows you to basically create, custom build your own worlds in this with the Disney universe. You can unlock different types of terrain, different props, different little characters. The people that you tend to that populate the area, that tend to just run around, the NPCs, they look like little I don't know. Here, let me just drop one in here. Let's see how I do that.
What is an NPC?
Like a non-playable character. So here's my choice of some non-playable characters. Here's Animal. We are going to place Animal from the Muppets right there. And now I can... Hey, what's up, Animal? I can go over here and pick him up. And carry him around. I can throw him. Don't go off the world, Animal. And I'll pick him up again. I can drop kick him. So, I just got a reward. Basically you have these little blue sparkly bits that you can get. They help level you up. And then you can also get the little the Disney Infinity logos. If you pick those up, they're spins, which helps you unlock more things. I'm kind of saving up right now because I've been trying desperately to unlock the Robin Hood character. And it's kind of random. There's 16 items, and then you spend one of your spins, and it picks one of those things at random. So I have yet to get the Robin Hood. So I am going to go in here, and I'm going to go into Build View. And as you can see, I've got some different characters I can throw in here. I've also got critters, like I've only unlocked a frog so far. Blocks, including TNT. There's TNT. Racetracks. There are vehicles that you can unlock. I have the Autopia, one of the Autopia cars, and I also have like a stunt buggy, so you can do tricks. You can do flips and spin your car in the air. You can also unlock. Let's see. Oops, go the other way. Let's look at some of the ramps. So you can do stunt ramps. So you can kind of do, Ring of Fire. It's pretty cool. Those things light on fire and you jump through them. They spin around. So you basically can create any type of world you want. You can make a little castle world with a kingdom. You can do racetracks. You can create games. There's pinball games. There's a tutorial mode where you can play sort of a Donkey Kong style game, but with a jetpack. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, we got here some set pieces. So I have Cinderella's Castle. I got the Haunted Mansion. And another really cool aspect is no matter what type of Disney fan you are, you're probably going to get something out of this. So if you're only into the movies, there's a ton of movie content. There are different settings. So you might have an Alice in Wonderland theme, and the world will kind of populate to look a little like Alice in Wonderland, like the animated version, not the live action version. And as I was playing through the Alice in Wonderland theme, all of the music was music from Alice in Wonderland. So when I got in my Autopia car, really cool kind of throwback. You heard like a keep your hands and arms in the vehicle at all times thing, and they had a special song for that. So, you know, if you're a fan of the parks, you're going to get something out of it. If you're a fan of the movies, you're going to get something out of it. So, and I understand there's some TV stuff happening soon too. There's going to be some Phineas and Ferb characters that you can unlock as well. So, the game itself comes in a starter pack. It's $74.99. It comes with the basic game, the disc. It also comes with the game pad. It comes with 3 of the figurines. You get Mr. Incredible, you get Sully from Monsters Inc., Monsters University, and then you get Jack Sparrow from the Pirates films. It also comes with 3 play sets. The characters that you have, the figurines that you have on the pad, if you want to play their world's games, you have to have that figure's world. So if I want to play in the pirate world, I have to have a pirate on there. If I want to play in the monsters world, I've got to have a monster on there, which means I've got to have Sully, or I gotta go out and buy a Mike Wazowski figure or a Randall figure or whatever to play in that world. So the game, the initial starter pack comes with those 3 worlds. I pre-ordered mine, so I got an extra character. I chose Violet. She's kind of an unsung hero. She's also one of just a couple characters that aren't in multi-packs. So there are some of these sidekick characters or some of these villain characters are in a pack of 3, and Violet and her brother Dash are not in a pack like that. So you'd have to buy them separately anyways. So since I figured out I was getting a free one, I might as well get this one. So this is kind of what you do. You just kind of go around and you build stuff. The other option you have is they only go to the Hall of Heroes, so you can kind of see that. It's pretty cool. As you level your characters up, you expand this Hall of Heroes area. It grows and it changes and new features show up. It also helps you keep track of which characters you have at any time and which power discs you have. So that kind of brings me to the power disc side of things. In addition to the figurines, they have different kinds of power discs. The power discs are just stackable little round or hexagon figure or pieces that you put on the gamepad, and then you put the figure on top of that, and it reads all the information into the gamepad. It's pretty cool. So this is the Hall of Heroes. I'll show you kind of what the power pads look like. So they kind of look like these. This is actually exactly what they look like, except that they're physical and plastic in real life. So one of these Nemo things is the sky. The skyline looks like a underwater thing if I choose to use it. And the other one is the actual terrain, the ground. So the plant life and the rocks will all look like undersea stuff. This one here is an Alice in Wonderland one where it's the background, the skyline looks like Alice in Wonderland. And that's actually really cool. I noticed that the Cheshire Cat would appear and disappear in the sky. I would see the caterpillars' smoke letters showing up, and so on. As you level your characters up, you get these statues. This also helps keep track of a digital way to keep track of your figures. And I believe, I don't know for sure, right now it's calling this a bronze statue, so I believe that as you level up, the statues probably will change just a little bit. They'll probably look a little different. I have some of these characters. There's Tigger. There's Merlin. Just kind of walking around. There's Animal again. Who's this guy? Oh, this is kind of night. Okay. So, that's this side of it. It's I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I've only been playing it for an hour or so. I want to just kind of get a rough idea before I jumped right into it. This is the hub. I'll show you how you can play some things. So when you come in, you want to start these mastery adventures, which will teach you how to build, will teach you how to do combat, how to drive, and then how to do dynamic things and do creative things. So dynamic things might be placing TNT and then getting a catapult and firing the catapult in the TNT to blow things up. Creative things is really interesting. You can take an activation pad, you can place that on the ground, and then you can tell the activation pad that it's going to do something when somebody steps on it.
I could probably use some of the things
Then you can link that activation so that when somebody steps on it, it does something else. It shoots confetti out of a cannon, it opens a gate, it fires paint at someone, it drops bowling balls, whatever. So it really opens up the world to be able to create essentially game content, I think. If you want to create a giant pinball, an overhead pinball game with the characters, you can do that in this game. So sort of the world is yours. So we'll look at one of these pre-built. Let's see. We'll go empty toy box, but we'll populate it with something else. Oh, we should probably put a power disc on. Let's put the Alice in Wonderland theme on and see what happens there. And the pad just lit up and it says it's now available, and there it goes. So it was that simple, just placing it on there. I'm also going to real quick change my character. I'm going to change over to Sully from the Monsters Inc. Monsters University. They say Monsters University, so now I'm kind of an outline. And here we go. So now I've got all new fighting mechanics. Generally it's the same buttons. He has a roar, which is pretty cool. And that's how quickly, everything can repopulate or change. They sell the discs that you can get the backgrounds. They also randomly insert character discs, so it doesn't change your character, but it gives your character new attributes. So you might be stronger, so it's easier to hurt enemies, or you might be faster, or you might get a vehicle that your character can drive. I saw that the Electric Mayhem bus from the Muppets is coming out, and a few others. There's like the Dumbo Ride Elephant you can get in and fly around in. So it's kind of cool. The packs come in a pack of 2. It's sort of a blind bag. You don't know what you're going to get. I think the bags are $4.99 for 2. And it's completely random. So I got 2 packs. I got 3 unique power discs, and then I got 1 that I already had. So I was a little frustrated at first, and I went online, and on Facebook there is a group where people can get together and share which ones they have, and they can trade them with each other. So it's kind of turning it into a little bit of a community thing as well. So far I have really had a lot of fun with this. Now, with the play sets, there are things that Sully can do. And let me see, actually, let me go ahead and put one of those on. Let me put the Monsters Inc. one on real quick. And actually, you can't see this, but when you place things on the gamepad, it lights up. It's kind of cool. Would you like to place it? So I'm going to go to Monsters University. Oops. Let's try that again. This happens when you don't read. Now, I chose to not show you this from the initial boot up of the disc because there's sort of an initial experience that kind of kicks off the game, and I don't want to spoil that. It put me in such a good mood. It kind of really captures what people love about Disney. So, little Mike and Sully action.
Yeah, I think that smell is you, Wazowski. What's the big...
So clearly the voices aren't, it's not John Goodman and Billy Crystal, but they sound decent.
What's the big deal? It's the one time of year that the entire student body bands together to show those lousy Fear Tech goons that Monsters University is...
a mess.
Exactly! Wait, what?
Oh no, Fear Tech. Alright, so now I can
on our campus.
So as you can see, Fear Tech has gone through and gummed up the works.
Come on, we really need you to break up those Fear Tech standees. Just pretend you're a battering ram. When you break a standee,
Over here.
it should give you some tokens to collect. I'll explain about those in a minute.
So little challenge modes. We'll kind of clean up a little bit more here. I wish that the characters moved a little bit faster. But, you know, it is what it is. Still a pretty fun game.
That part's done.
I like this idea that I'm going to be able to add a lot more characters. You know, if I wanted to go out and get the Mike Wazowski, I could put that on there with Sully, and then Chris here could play the game with me. So we will be able to play, since I have 2 of the Incredibles, we will be able to play that together. But, decorate.
A beacon of light over someone lets you know that.
Achievement.
Just, yeah, achievement. Yeah, there's some weird 4-point achievements in this. Little thrown off by that. Well, I could pick up that guy. Hey, come here. It's my new buddy. Suck it. Oh, I want that. No, thought maybe I could climb up. What do you think? Must have to jump off the roof or something, huh? So yeah, that's the Disney Infinity game. There is another playset out in addition to these. The Lone Ranger playset comes with the Lone Ranger and Tonto. There is supposed to be a car set out. The rumor going around right now, I have not investigated this myself. The rumor is that it's not ready to go out for some reason. I guess some people saw it at Target. They had them in stock, and then when they went to go ring it up, the register told them that it wasn't for sale, and that maybe the Cars playset is not going to come out until October. In October, we do know that the Toy Story playset is going to come out with 10 additional figures. Right now, the figures, you get the 3 figures I mentioned before. You can also get, for Incredibles, you can get Violet, like I have. You can get Dash. You can get Mrs. Incredible, the Elastigirl. For Pirates, you can get Barbossa and Davy Jones. Oh, for Incredibles, you can also get Syndrome as a villain. Monsters University, you can get Mike. You can also get Randall. I'm hoping they're going to come out with some of the other Monsters University characters, like the Aurora, Mega Roar guys, or the Pink sorority girls. Be kind of fun to play with. And then there's a Cars that, in addition to the basic playset, that comes with Lightning McQueen and the girl car from the movie Cars. I don't remember her name.
I don't know her name either.
And then, in addition, you can get the Italian Formula One racer car and Mater. In October, the Toy Story set will come out. I'm sure it'll have Woody and Buzz in it. You probably will be able to pick up Jessie as an extra character. I don't know what else is going to come out. They've kind of shown some other pictures of some other characters. Jack Skellington is one that's supposed to come out at some point. Sorcerer Mickey's supposed to come out maybe in January. So I have a feeling this is going to be something that Disney invests in for a long time. And, you know, if it's successful. Oh, look, there's one of these. Can I get it? Ooh. Oh, I'm just hanging on the air. That's awesome. That's what we call a glitch, folks.
Whoa!
But I can walk through it. That's weird, huh? Give me that. Give me that thing. Want it? Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna skip that, I guess. Yeah, it's a nice little world, huh?
It's nice. Hey, did you see Monsters University?
I saw Monsters University. I really enjoyed it.
Is this what it looks like?
Yeah, very much so.
You got it.
I got one of them. What's this one over here? frightening feathers. Alright. Fair enough. Some of the content that you can unlock with the spins and whatnot will have bonuses too, so you'll unlock multiple things at a time, which is kind of neat. Oh yeah, I want to go in here. The arena. So, this looks like maybe the arena from the Scare games, from the film. Buildings look pretty good. I feel like I'm missing the School of Scare, like that section. Is that this building? Well, so that's pretty much it. I think that can wrap things up. This one's not terribly funny or exciting.
More informative.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to let people kind of see what it is. I guess I should tell prices. Other than the starter pack, which is $74.99, I believe the individual figures are $13.99 each. I think Amazon maybe had them for $12.99. The packs with the power discs are $4.99 each. Then there are the playsets, which I believe are $34.99, so you get the playset plus 2 figures. They have a couple of packs, 3 packs. They have a Villains 3-pack that comes with Barbosa, not Barbosa, I'm sorry, Davy Jones, Randall, and Syndrome. And that one, I believe, is $29.99. And there's a Sidekicks pack that comes with Elastigirl, Barbosa, and Mike Wazowski. Is it weird that I don't like saying just Mike? I like saying Mike Wazowski. Oh, look at that.
Well, he's known by Wazowski.
There's something MU up there, huh? Let's get this guy. Hey, come here. Find out what this is for me. Nope. Alright. Alright, so stay tuned. We got lots of videos coming up. We're going to be uploading Drunk Versus very soon. Another Castle should be coming up very soon. Lots of videos throughout the week. And we have a new show that we're going to be premiering called Heart Container. And that is a advice wish show. If you have some wishes or you have questions or you need help figuring out a multiplayer achievement or whatever, you can tweet NLTB Heart. That's N as in no, L as in lag, T as in till, B as in Brooklyn, Heart.
You're the scariest monster.
You can also email nltbheart@gmail. You can submit questions and queries anonymously, or you can put your gamer tag or whatever, however you want to do it. We have someone great who's going to host the show and give out some really good advice. So I hope to hear from you guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. We'll see you guys.